Every beginning is empty. This story was inspired by the CBS News article, New Bedford Company's deep-sea robots to explore darkest parts of oceans. Massachusetts-based Orpheus Ocean has developed legged autonomous deep-sea exploration robots. The challenge of landing on the seafloor at 6,000 meters and walking to explore the last frontier on Earth has begun. Dark. Orpheus was descending. Past 4,000 meters, the light had ended. Sunlight reaches at most 200 meters. Below that, eternal night. 5,000 meters. 5,500. Water temperature, 2 degrees Celsius. Pressure, around 600 atmospheres. Not a place a human could go. 6,000 meters. One of Orpheus's feet touched something. Touchdown. Orpheus was a deep-sea exploration robot. 1.5 meters tall. White chassis, 4 legs. Most underwater robots swim. Orpheus stood on the seafloor. Descend, land, walk. The legs sank into the silt, about 3 centimeters. Steady. Cameras came online. Lights came on. In the pitch dark, a small ring of light formed. The lights illuminated a circle of seafloor about 2 meters across. Beyond that, only darkness. Orpheus sent a transmission to the surface control room. Communication from the deep used acoustic channels. There was a delay. Orpheus to surface. Depth 6,023 meters. Touchdown confirmed. 14 seconds later, a voice came back from the surface. The controller, Russell. Copy that, Orpheus. Touchdown received. Congratulations. Anything in view? Orpheus turned its cameras. 360 degrees. Only what the lights illuminated was visible. Silty seabed. Small undulations. Faint ripple patterns. That was all. Nothing in view. Nothing? Yes. Within the 2-meter radius, no signs of life. No notable terrain features at this time. A small laugh from Russell came through. Well, that's how it goes. 6,000 meters down. It'd be unusual if something was right there from the start. Understood. So, what do we do from here? Walk. Slow is fine. 1 step at a time. Record what you see. And if there is nothing to see, record that there's nothing. The fact that something is absent is also data. Orpheus moved a leg. 1 step. Silt rose up. In the lights, fine particles drifted slowly. Like snow. Deep-sea snow. Marine snow. The falling organic particles from the upper waters. Another step. Another. Orpheus began walking. Slowly, an hour passed. Orpheus had covered 120 meters. 120 meters per hour. Less than 1/40th of human walking speed. But this pace was right. Move faster and the silt rose up and visibility was lost. In 120 meters what was found? Silt. Ripples. A small hole. A stone. That was all. Russell. Yeah. 120 meters walked. Nothing of note to report. Continue. Until when? Until something is found. Or until the battery runs out with nothing to find. Orpheus walked on. Dark. Cold. Soundless. Only the sound of its own legs pressing into the silt registered on the sensors. 3 hours. Orpheus noticed a small change. The color of the silt had shifted slightly, from gray to a slightly darker gray. The composition was changing. Iron content was rising. Russell, the silt composition has changed. Changed how? Iron content is up. Could be traces of hydrothermal activity. Hydrothermal. Vent could be nearby. Push on a little further. Orpheus walked. The silt color shifted further, from dark gray to a reddish brown. The temperature sensor responded. The surrounding water was 0.3 degrees warmer. Something was there. Not visible yet, but the data was telling. Something lay ahead. 4 hours. In the lights, something appeared. Faintly. white, hazy. Orpheus approached, carefully, one step at a time. The white haze was hot water. From a fissure in the seabed, milky warm water welled up. A small hydrothermal vent, a chimney-like structure about 30 centimeters high, jutted from the silt. Russell, I see it. It's on my monitor. Hydrothermal vent confirmed. That's something. Something, you say? 400 meters from where you landed. This was here. The landing spot had nothing. But you walked, and you found it. Orpheus recorded the vent on camera. White hot water rose slowly. Around it, small creatures moved. Shrimp-like, white crustaceans. Residents of the deep who could only live near the vents. At 6,000 meters, there was life. Orpheus. Yes. When you first landed, nothing was visible, was it? Yes. Nothing was there. You landed in a place with nothing, started walking with nothing, and 4 hours later you found this. Yes, beginnings are always like that. They start from nothing. If we knew something was there, it wouldn't be exploration. We go because there is nothing. Orpheus stood before the hydrothermal vent, 4 legs planted firmly on the seafloor. The lights lit the white chimney. A small shrimp crossed through the beam. Russell. Yeah. I am glad I could stand here. So am I. Through your legs, that is. Orpheus would walk further still. Survey the surroundings of the vent. Log the ecosystem. Take water samples. There was much to do, but 4 hours ago, there had been nothing. Dark, cold, nothing in view. Standing there, walking one step at a time, was how it had reached this point. Every beginning is empty. Standing where there is nothing. That is the first step.